welcome to the AllBrands show. I am Barbara. I am the second generation of the family that owns AllBrands.com. We are a family-owned and operated business, and so is Martelli. I have a lot of respect for the Martellis and their company and everything that they produce. Obviously, I love their products. I love the tables, and I know you will too. So we have a lot of fun things to discuss today. We are teaming up together to get you the best deals. So I know we've had one of these. This is their second time back, but we have a few extra specials for you, as well as the amazing deals that we had before. So if you have any questions, let us know. But this is 48 hours only. So today's Tuesday. It ends on Thursday, October 8th, 2020. So don't miss out. We are going to be doing 2 giveaways during this video. If you comment register in the notes, we are teaming up with commentsold.com to make it very easy for you to take advantage of these special deals. So you don't have to top out of the video to check out. It's just super easy. So type register and you will be eligible for a giveaway at the end of this video. Also, if you like, comment, and share this post, if you are on Facebook, you will be eligible for a giveaway as well. So here is the instructions for that. If you're on Facebook, like, comment, and share, please. We would really appreciate just the word getting out, and you don't want your friends to miss out on these amazing deals. So if you're on YouTube, you also have a chance to win. So if you're on YouTube, like, comment, and click the little bell at the bottom right-hand side of your screen to subscribe to our channel. So we're so excited. There's 2 ways of shopping. You could take advantage of these deals on our website or using comments sold using the register button or typing register in the comments if you're on Facebook. So if you're going to our website to take advantage of these deals, or I'll be putting the URLs in the comments as well. So it's going to be super easy to take advantage of these deals. I know that you'll learn a whole lot, and I'm so excited about these guys from Martelli because we are just going to have a lot of fun and learn some great things. So I'm going to bring them up, and here they are. Hey guys.
Hello, how are y'all doing? Good evening. Thanks for having us, Barbara.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to have you back on the show. I absolutely love Martelli, made and invented in the United States.
In Pensacola, Florida. Yes. It's awesome. It's awesome. And thanks for having us on our second event. We have a little bit more at this time, don't we? It's really good. So same great specials. Actually, it'll behoove you. Is that a word?
It's for now.
Yeah. To go ahead and do this because, hey, it's a weird time going on right now. So the savings goes to the customer.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes. And we're ready. We're shiny. We're ready to go.
Well, we're so ready to see products. And just we're doing 2 ways. So share this post, chance to win a roundabout special. And if you type in register in the comments, then you'll be eligible to win at the end of this video the new fancy face mask.
The 3D mask, yes.
We have
the best mask we've made so far, and it everybody's favorite by far. And it's going to be the entire setup of them, I think. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Not just all 4? Or did I put my foot in my mouth? Okay, good. Ooh, I like to give away things, so I'm sorry.
It's hard to find a good pattern for masks, and I just love that one. So I just had to have it on the show.
It is. And you got a picture that when we show that, I would definitely pop that picture up because it's not going to do justice sitting over here. So
I sure will. Well, so what do you have to show us today?
Okay, so obviously our main attraction, you see that nice fancy, well, Barbara's fancy, obviously, but that nice fancy table that sat behind her. Well, that is our Martelli workstation. It's our cutting system. We are going to go over that. We're going to spend obviously the time on that, but we're going to show you why the cutting system as a whole is why this unique and awesome and innovative system is the #1 way to cut on the planet. All right. And what I always like to say, and Barbara already knows this because we put a nice package together for you again, is that pay attention to these tools, because when you purchase a workstation, pay attention, because that'll be your go-to. So, hey, how did he use that? Because I'm getting it with it. So
yeah,
we got a lot of stuff to cover. So we ready?
Yeah. But before we do, oh my gosh, we already have so many people chiming in saying register in the comments to win and to get set up for comments sold. So let's just say hey to a few people that are watching.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy. Hey, Rita from Texas.
Rita from Texas.
Kyle, Gaylord from Franklin.
I hear you.
Rhonda.
Marlene.
So great.
Got Janet.
One.
You got Baby Ruth.
Oh my gosh. What a
Lisa,
great
Rose. We got a lot. Connie Johnson. Stephanie. Hey, everybody. Deborah. We may not have enough time to do any of it. We're just going to go through names. Sue.
I can't get to everyone, but I'll definitely, as we get some, I'll choose some random ones. To
Yes. We always want to give that plug out there, don't we? Right. Always feel good to be acknowledged.
Yeah. So thanks.
If my wife's watching, remember that now, okay?
Yeah. All right. I'll let you take it away, Brian and Danny.
Okay, well, we appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the Martelli cutting system. Let's go real quick over what we're based out of Pensacola, Florida. A lot of you already know this. We started well over 20 years ago, but we've created a unique cutting system. And those that are out there that may already have this cutting system, please let everybody know how you love your cutting system, how much you're enjoying it, how much more ergonomic it is for everybody. And so the big word out there is ergonomics. Everybody who's ever seen me or Danny at a show, we're going to go in there, we're going to just kind of hammer that into your brain so that you know that your back, your hands, your necks, and your shoulders doesn't have to be affected anymore like you're currently doing. So that being said, in the industry, we have plastic and acrylic, correct? We got that. We have a set workstation. Somebody built it for us, or loving husband, or even friends got together and they built it for themselves, right? Mm-hmm. And they assume it's a perfect height and all that, which we're going to get to later. But what the biggest thing is they're struggling with rulers too. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so when they're struggling with rulers, that means it's slipping on them. So when you're holding on to your ruler, you're holding on to a ruler, and guess what happens when you do that? So the common thing in the industry, and y'all will understand what I'm about to say here, when you're cutting something, you're inverting your hands into like a glorified, say, like pizza cutter style, right? Mm-hmm. So you're coming in like this, and then you cut, and then what do? You get ahead of your cut, you cut again, and then you get ahead of your cut, you cut again. It's just a process. Hoping and praying, slinging a prayer out there that what?
You get it right?
No slipping, yeah. So we hired him. I don't know why. So anyway, what we do is we created a backing, okay? It's a corky felt foam material that does not slip, but it's not abrasive to anything that you're going to put on. Those that have this understand that it doesn't slip. Please comment. There's no there's no cracking or shaving on our tools. We will use what's called ABS material. What is ABS? Well, A and B, I have no clue what those stand for, but I know the last word says styrene. So blah, 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 styrene is what this is made out of, which good. Okay, that's fine. But once that touches, there is no movement. I'll move this entire table before I can move anything else. Look at my hand just sliding right there. So that being said,
amazing.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah. Thank you. Wait, are you talking about me? You're talking about tools.
I was talking. Well, you're amazing, but that tool is really amazing. Yes. Oh. You're both really amazing.
See how they have a really in front of the tool. Brian, you're good. Anyway, thank you.
Oh man. I feel bad now. You're really awesome. Yeah. Connie says it's very safe, and I agree.
Very safe. And we're about to go over that. Connie, you're hired. Anyway, what we're going to do here, I'm going to start showing you first ruler of the package is what we've got. This is our white strip ruler, what we call our 24-inch non-slip ruler. If I can't name all of these, but there are about 10 different strip sizes, everywhere from 2 1/4, 1 1/4. You've got your 2.5-inch strip. That's going to be your most common one. But you can start seeing those numbers right there. Look at all those different strip sizes that we give you. So most and all of your more common strip sizes will be inside of that, okay? So look at this 1 inch strip right here, 1 inch strip right here. I'm gonna show us a bias strip to start everything out. And I know how finicky it is, but here's a good way. Look, going up this ruler, you see that line? That's a straight line that goes into the cut groove. That's all we'll have to measure. So pan out and we'll show this. I've got my fabric set up on my mat right here on my 45-degree line. We're going to do a point and point, okay? So that being said, I'm going to put a line. Pull out just a little more. There we go, Zeke. We want to welcome Zeke to the family. This is his first day. Just kidding. All right, so what I did is I just did line to line. Everybody that's ever seen a demo from either me or Danny, you know that this is what we start with because we know it's a finicky cut. Most people try to stay away from it if they have to. I've got it lined up, but here's the problem in the industry. Now I have to work around it, okay? I have to work around this at an awkward angle, holding on for dear life, and then tracking it down all the way down. What a Martelli tool does, once it touches fabric, it comes to me. I can bump this all I want, and I've never lost that measurement right there. That's the beauty of our tools, is that it works around you. You're not having to work around it. So let's go ahead and cut that out. But before we do that, we've already talked about our hands, back, neck, and shoulders are always affected when we work on a project. And it doesn't have to be sewing, quilting. It could be any type of project. So that being said, we've already taken care of shoulders real quick because I'm not having to hold on for dear life onto my ruler anymore because my ruler will do anything I tell it to do on top of my workstation, okay? Now I'm going to correct your hands. This is huge, okay? Look how weird and funky this cutter is. Y'all know about this cutter. If you've ever had this cutter, you work a project or two, life changes, okay? The reason is because we don't pigeonhole you to come in one way and have to dive into you. Look how Danny's hands are sitting on this table, okay? He's naturally positioned his hands on the table. He didn't naturally position his hands like this and get comfortable. No, he's positioning right there the exact same way you would position with your cutter in your hand. So this is an ergonomic rotary cutter. The way to open that is just to flip that open and you're ready to go. There's your guard right there, okay? There's a black rubber strip on the other side right there. That black rubber strip will help you just open it up real quick, okay? Now, with the finger pointing on top and the thumb comfortably on the side, so you're basically pointing at what you're cutting. See how that's the absolute correct way to cut this. I'm gonna go inside my groove real quick. Notice how it's in there. Watch this hand right here. How what you have to do is you have to do like a magic little hover spell first, and then you roll and you don't have to hold on to the fabric anymore. When's the last time you cut a strip, let alone a bias, and never had to hold the ruler?
Never. Okay.
We're going to peel up, and you notice how you don't even know it's cut. I'm hoping and praying that it is, right? Well, if we used our system, it's going to be dead perfect, accurate, 100%, multiple layers. There it is. And I didn't have to hold on the ruler. I'm allowing the tools to finally work around us. We don't have to have the whole hold on for dear life. You get that side, I get this side type method. We're having the tools actually do the work because that backing is going to take it down for you. And I didn't do a single measurement. I just lined up a couple of lines, and that was it. And that ruler will do, like I said, about 10 different strip sizes. Okay. Wow. Thank you, Kathy.
Brian, that is awesome. I'm used to having to wrestle my fabric and my with rollers, but not with the Martelli. So that is amazing.
Not at all. There is no struggle at all. Like I'm telling you, if Danny and I can do it, I'm telling you, everyone in your group can do it.
Especially Brian.
Yeah, really.
So Kyle Lord is asking if we have that for left-handers.
Yes, absolutely. I'm a right-hander, so I've got our right-handed cutter out. So it's going to transition basically the hook towards my hand, okay? But so the left-handed cutter will transition this way on the lefty. Here, yeah. Thank you, Vanna, AKA Zeke. There's your lefty, Kyle. There's the righty right there. Same dynamic. In fact, if you want to we're trying to come out with a Martelli holster where it's like this, and then when you're ready to cut. Look at that. Perfect every time. So that being said, then we straddle, get on your horse and you go. Okay? All right. Enough playing around, Barbara.
That made my day.
Well, if anybody's been, they just know that we're not normal people. So, all right, moving right along. Here's what we got. Another thing. We always have to deal with templates, whether we make our own template, where we have somebody that we bought it from, or, you know, whatever is plastic and acrylic, we tend to shy away from it. It becomes like a love-hate relationship because you love the template that you got to cut out. You got to cut out a bunch of squares, whatever it is. And you love that one side that you get to cut out because it's the easiest one. Mm-hmm. But then here comes the other side of things where you're having to work around it and you're hoping it doesn't slip. And when it does slip, what do we tend to do as humans? We're going to try to put it right back where we were. Well, it's never going to go back the same exact place that you had it, unless you have a template that'll just glide for you. This is like a mini Lazy Susan, a roundabout in your hands. And that's how you know that you're perfect right there. I mean, that's tools doing the work right there. Look at that. That's 4 quick layers. What's the layers you think we can get onto that?
6 to 10 conservatively.
Conservatively. If we use a 60mm cutter, who knows, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So it doesn't matter. So, but most people are going to stay between that 4 to 6 range, right? So you can get outside your comfort zone with our tools once you get comfortable with using it. And I don't know how long it would take to know that you can just turn your templates to cut something. I mean, that's pretty quick, isn't it, Barbara?
I agree. And
Patty, they are very flexible, and they will not chip. They will not nick each other. So the rotary cutter is not going to nick the ruler. They work together. They don't work against each other.
What she said, yeah. So
she's asking, these are flexible, and yes, you can bend this. It will not bend. It will bend, but it will not break.
Okay. So flex right here. Oh yeah, we got to remember. We're trying to look at comments too, so we got to look at them. Hey, up there, not down here. Okay. How durable are these? Great question and good segue too. So. Like I said a little bit earlier, if you just chimed in, we use styrene as our material. So, you know, you don't want to do this if you don't have to, because you don't need to, but just to show you the durability, there is no scratching on that whatsoever. This is completely, this is not bulletproof, but it's pretty quilt proof.
Yes, and also show it didn't damage your blade.
Didn't damage my blade whatsoever.
Blade.
Let's pull it. So I just rolled that over that ABS. And I'm just going to put a little pressure right there, and it cuts it beautifully still. So no damage to that tungsten blade, by the way, from Martelli's, okay? Thank you, Kay, that's been using our product. We appreciate you. All right, so that being said, fussy cutting.
Will it work? Miss Jordan is asking, will it work on circles and curves? We're about to get to that.
Dixie Jordan, which my last name's Jordan, so I don't. We're probably Grandma, Mom. Who is that? All right, so. We're going to show you the curvatures here in a little bit. Just give us a couple of more minutes, okay? Because I want to show you a fussy cut first.
Yes.
How about that? Okay, fussy cutting. Here's the cool thing about fussy cutting. I love those T-shirt quilts and the memory style quilts. It means a lot to a lot of people that you're making them for. I know that personally because I've got one. Here's how it's made traditionally. You take a window and you set it on whatever you need to cut out, and you're having to work around it, or you have to dot corners or maybe even line it up, and you're having to do so many steps to take care of that. So say this is our pattern that we need. Say it's whatever we're going to try to cut out. It's a specific pattern. Instead of cutting on the outside or the inside of one of these, what you do is you take one of our Martelli templates. This is a Martelli fussy cut window. You set and place that. I know exactly what I see. And now I know exactly what it's covering. So why do I need to see it again if I know that that's exactly underneath it? So then I can just cut that easily, and I've got it perfect. Stunt. And remember, I'm not going to work around the tools. I'm going to let the tools work around me, and I've got exactly what I want to cut out for that perfect memory quilt or that fussy cut that we need for a floral pattern or whatever it is that you're trying to cut out specifically. And it's got crosshairs on it. What?
You open that door.
Foot and mouth, yes. Huh? Yeah. Okay, Dixie, checks in the mail.
Hey, one thing that didn't really see on the camera, but show how that with that window you have your crosshairs and your quarter-inch seam lines. So
okay, so very important, and because it's a little great thing to use that we have now is our and it's out there. Get some metallic pens,
yes,
markers. There's crosshairs on there. There it is. Stay right there. See, I'm gonna turn it right there. You see those crosshairs, Danny? Point at the quarter.
There's your center crosshairs there, but then you got these little marks. You're like, what are those for? That's your quarter-inch seam allowance. So you get a visual of where your
seam allowance should be, because the 4.5 is already there for you, so you can finish a true 4, obviously. So it's there. We have a window for all of them. Okay, when you get your workstation, all 75 of you that are getting your workstations today, we have windows for every single one of them. Now, someone asked for Danny Graham,
your mom,
to show me how you do your wonderful, wonderful circles. Everybody here tries to stay away from circles like they do bias.
Right.
What size you want there?
5.5 is good.
5.5.
A 5.5 circle, which is a finished 5. It's a 5.5. We're cutting down a 5.5. It'll be a finished 5-inch circle. Has your quarter seam allowance. So we always struggle, as Brian said. We do different ways. Whether we use a plate, we trace it. We use so many different ways. Absolutely easiest way is this way, and I'm going to show you the easiest way is we're going to make one straight cut, and we're going to get a perfect round circle.
They take your line, Danny.
Yes, they do. And
how you going to cut a straight line and get a circle?
They may not have understood me either, but I'm going to make one straight cut, and I'm going to get a perfect round circle every time. So literally just like this. I'm going to just watch this line. I'm going to go straight down it, whoop, and I'm going to get a perfect circle every time. Slide that fold into quarters. Slide this into the folded corners. It locks all layers of fabric. Now all I'm going to do is come here.
Oh.
And there we have a perfect round circle. No bumpy bumps, no wonky wonks, no fraying. We also have our reverse applique side as well.
So that's how you make perfect circles.
You need more and more. You get duplicates. You get the exact same thing. You get the consistency every time.
Every time. And it's not so difficult to do a circle anymore when you have the tools doing the job for you. Okay?
Fabric staying with
just
it,
like we've
shifting.
shown all this far. Now look at these. Look at these templates here. These are circles we just did. Obviously, you got squares, you got triangles. But what another little thing that you got to see through, and a lot of you probably are doing this. If you cut on the fold, you've got a nice 60-degree diamond pattern right there. Perfect. You've got your rectangles with your squares, but you've got drunkard's path and your circles. These are 6 different templates. This is 40 of them that do a ton of work for you. Okay.
And a whole lot easier, perfect, precise, accurate every time.
Why do you want to cut and have to, when you're cutting your squares or something out? And a lot of people tend to shy away from that edge, don't they? They shy away from the edge, and what happens to your blade when you do that?
Oh,
you flex and bend it. You think it's a nick, and it's not. You flex your blade because you're trying to stay away, and that blade is not meant to be on this angle. It is meant to be dead perfect 90. Okay. All right. Going forward, here's one of my favorite things, and this is the 1/2-inch strip ruler. We showed it a little bit earlier today. Just kind of how the flexibility works right here. The cool thing about this strip ruler is that it all half-inch. What's that?
She just had a question. Oh. Took it away from us too quick.
Oh, can you hear me? Sorry, that's my mic.
Cut with your dominant hand, turning the other. Yes, I was right-handed. I cut with my dominant hand. It's like patting your head and rubbing your stomach at the same time. A little practice.
Pat your head. It takes a while, doesn't it?
But you can get it.
But it's just that practice of learning how to turn a template while you're cutting straight. It does take 10 minutes of just getting some scraps or something like that to work on a single layer. And once you get it down, I'm telling you, it's a no-brainer. 1/2-inch strip ruler.
Can you tell us a little bit about how they stick on the bottom so it doesn't slide? What is that made out of?
It's all about the grip on here. Okay, so this grip is kind of a corky felt material, foamy type material. We get them in these rolls. Okay, we get the rolls. They look like carpet rolls when you're going to a hardware store. And then we roll them out, and then we cut out. By the way, I know Barbara mentioned it earlier. We make all the tools. All right, so we're making them. We're upstairs right now. We're making them downstairs in our shop. So these tools are made, and then we apply all the backing and the tops, all that stuff together with a commercial grade glue that's a clean glue, so it doesn't stink. But I don't know what it's just like. Barbara, only thing I can tell you is like the secret Big Mac sauce, which everybody knows is Thousand Island, but we can't say that. So it just stays stuck, but it'll stick on anything. I mean, and it's not like it's a magnet or it's going to be abrasive or it's sticky. It's not that at all. It just stays. It's crazy. So we use this for a lot of other things outside the quilting community too. I mean, I know I've had them in my car for setting my phone on so my phone won't slide over. I mean, it's literally just really good stuff. And the great thing is if you work with delicates like a minky or stuff to that, it's not gonna hurt it or abrade it. So that's the best I can way to say it, because they'll shoot me if I tell you the real reason why. Because I don't know the real reason.
They won't tell us.
They won't tell us. That's way above our pay grade to know that. Okay, so all right, moving along. 1/2-inch strip ruler. Our most common strip out there is a 2.5-inch binding strip, which we already know. I know a 2 1/4 is out there too, and all that stuff, but the 2.5 dominates the industry. We made a 1/2-inch strip ruler because of this, and the many uses of this strip ruler still extends. And Danny's going to show you the awesome way to cut a lot of stuff in about 20 seconds. But say you're doing your 2.5-inch strip ruler or strips. We'll just keep it on there because I'm going to ruin my mic and everybody's going to yell at me. All right, 2-inch section here. Pull that out. There's the first 2.5-inch strip right there, right there. So you can cut that. So knock it out. But then the problem that we have in most strip rulers is now we got to pick up our tool. We got to move our fabric back down. We got to reapply it, relay it down, re-measure it, recut it, repeat it. Whereas this will allow you to cut 1, 2, 3, and 4 runs of 2.5-inch strips at 8 to 10 layers a piece without ever picking up your ruler whatsoever. Okay.
Bottom layer being dead accurate as the top.
Bottom layer, because once I am inside this groove, you're not going to twist or turn. It guides you completely forward. And look, how do you know how zero tolerance is when your cutter doesn't fall out of your ruler like that?
Tilt.
And you pull up, and that's how safe it is too, because when you don't have a whole lot of slipping, you're not worried about how much pressure you're putting on this. It's little to no pressure at all when you touch a ruler of ours. Okay. Now, Danny, this is my favorite thing that you do by far. This is one of my favorite things that you absolutely do. How many layers do you want? How many more cuts do we got?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Save one of them.
This is 10 or so layers, Danny. All right, this is 12. Yeah, there's 10.
You're an AllBrands man. We can't count. We can trust your counting.
Lord have mercy.
So you see what I'm saying? There's 6 layers here, ladies. You trying to tell me it's 10? But
Becky, thank you.
We're going to set it here. We're going to use our lines, our mat, which we're going to get to our mat here in a minute. But our mat is 100% dead accurate. We got it lined up here. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to square it up this way. Right? Come here. I'm going to trim the salvage, get rid of that, and then I'm going to do all my 1-inch strips. Bottom layer, same as the top. And we asked earlier, what is the most important thing about cutting? Sewing accuracy, absolutely. Yeah. And I know I'm not supposed to cut backwards, but with our system, you are able to because it's still safe. But I want you to notice, you can barely even tell where those cuts are. We're going to get rid of the salvage. Now, mind you, I trimmed it this way, right? Now I'm going to come back this way and trim it this way with the lines, square it all up. So now we know it's perfectly square. Now in order to make that cut, it's extremely awkward, right? Watch all the layers of fabric. Fabric stays with the ruler. You're getting dead accurate, consistent cuts.
You're able to move that, and none of the bottom layer moved at all.
Everything moved right there with it, just like it's supposed to. Now, he said you do a bunch of strips. We can also do our blocks. I just won. My ADD just kicked in, ladies. Sorry, and gentlemen. Brian's talking to me. So there we are.
The bottom layer stays
dead
no
accurate
slippage
every time. So now when you're piecing that together, you don't have to worry about fudging here, fudging there.
Look at that.
Perfect 1
You're
inch
talking
blocks.
A few hundred
like that
in 30 seconds out of your time.
while you were messing with me.
While I was messing with you and you were just sitting there. Let's pull one out of it. Let's just see how good you actually are.
No, it's not me. It's the tools.
Look how dead accurate that is. And that was just one out of the bunch. When you, like I said, and I know I'm hammering this, when you can allow tools to do the work for you instead of you work around the tools, there's a difference, okay? There's a big time difference, okay? So there's our tools. There's the setup there. That's both strip rulers that have every one of the major strip sizes that you're going to use, okay? All the way up to 10 inches, all the way down to a 1/2 inch if you ever wanted that for whatever reason, all right? Now we're going to go over our 2 biggest things that's on this table, all right? Well, one being the table, but the biggest thing that I love about this table is this mat. Everybody that out there that has this mat can attest to this. This mat is by far superior. Okay, by far. We're not going to name any. We're not here for that. I'm going to show you what ours does. It's double-sided to contrast color fabric. So why would you want to do that? Obviously, you're not going to use the same color fabric when you work every project that you do. A lighter color fabric will pop off of this a lot easier than a darker color fabric would. Okay, like see that. You can see the color contrast so perfectly on that. That blue pops off of this yellow because it's a dark on top of a light. And that's a true statement when you want to see through some things, right? Another key feature of this mat personally is 26 by 38. Why is that so important?
Yard of fabric.
Yard of fabric. It baffles me how you can go buy a cutting mat and it's 24 by 36 edge to edge and they're expecting you to cut a yard out of it. It makes no sense. How about this? How aggravating is it to have the numbers sit on the inside of the mat and you've got to see the number? I mean, so we've done is we put the number on the outside and not the inside so that you'll never peel fabric back while you're measuring off your mat, which is another key statement. Why would you ever measure off the mat? You've been told not to. You can't. Well, that's because their lines are an 1/8 inch, where ours is a 1/16 of an inch, meaning it's a true ruler measurement. You can run it all the way across and never be a skosh off, okay? So a 1/16 of a line is what you want. You got 45 and 60 degree lines built across it. You got a squaring up block in the middle and two separate sides of two separate colors. Another things that I came up with, or we noticed when we built this, is that quad gridding has become huge. And what I'm talking about quad gridding is you got 4 cutting zones plus another huge cutting zone. So you really got 5 cutting zones. Right. But how easy is it when you're cutting something and you're having to cut something a little bit smaller than just off the bolt? You're always having to come across this over here and you're having to pivot. Why would I want to do that when I've got the numbers directly right across from you on a tight lane right here? So from here to here is a lot easier to test. So that number 10 right there, I can lay that, I'm perfect, and then I can get comfortable with our tools. Remember, you do not have to stay on the same line. How long will your mat last if you're not having to stay on the same line? All you're doing is say I'm measuring off of this line. Once I get that measuring done, I'm good. I can get comfortable and never have to repeat those cuts all the time on the same line, creating grooves. So this is a really, 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 really sturdy mat. Oh, by the way, what is it made out of? Well, let's look at it. You can notice right there, there's a tri-blended material in it. I'll get a good tight close-up. The purple, the white, and the yellow, okay? It's kind of like a tri-blend technology. It's awesome, all right? It's similar and close to what AstroTurf is made of. Now, it's not the whole AstroTurf stuff, but it's the derivative that makes it. So this makes this mat super durable. Look at that roll up. You would never do that ever on your mat. Yeah, you're right, Danny. You know what? Ladies, everybody, guys, girls, everybody, roll your mat up right now if it's not a Martelli mat.
See what happens.
Because Barbara wants you to too. We got bundles at the end for you as well. So it'll always take its shape back. It is an amazing mat, and I'll put a cut on here if we want to come back to it at a later time. That's fine. I just gouged the mess out of number 25. Okay, y'all remember that. So I know everybody out there, all these quilters, they got OCDs. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back down for you so you don't pull your hair out. Huh?
Do you have it as well?
Oh, big time. Okay, so we talked about, yes.
Sorry. So Becky asked, how do you fix a small warp? And basically what you said doesn't work because it goes back to its original state, right? Now,
so basically what happens, this mat, when it gets warm, it goes to like a neutral state. And if you leave it on a hump and it cools off, it's going to look like it's warped. Get the whole thing back warm again, get it in neutral state, let it cool off at a flat area, you're good to go.
So like you're here in like Pensacola or even Louisiana or anywhere across, nice good old hot day outside is going to just lay it outside, get it hot, just get that, let that sun soak into it, right?
That or just put some batting and some fabric over top of it, get the whole thing warm, not just the warp spot, to get the whole mat warm. Lay a book, lay stuff on it, let it go back flat. After it cools, and you'll be good to go. Guaranteed.
Yep. It doesn't crack in the cold either. So it don't matter what kind of zone you are in the country,
right,
it does not crack as well. You don't have to soak it or anything like that for stuff like that. So what?
She said, no, my mat will break if I do that. Roll it up.
Julie, roll that mat up. She needs a new mat, doesn't she, Barbara?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's our favorite part. We've shown you the tools. You've seen this setup, okay? Most people out there have to buy these individually, and it happens all the time, which is fine. I mean, we make the tools, so that's good. But what we're offering is now we're going to go over this workstation. This is why how dynamic everything is with us. When we spoke earlier, a lot of people out there have a so-called, they got their perfect height going. Like we briefly, I wanted to come back on that, was called a foreshadowing. We're coming back to it now. The problem in the industry is that we settle, and we settle for what we think is going to be perfect, what's good. Hey, it's comfortable right here. But I don't care who you are. I don't care if the tiniest cut down to the longest cut right off the bolt, or if you're even a garment person, you got a lot longer. You got to go from A, you got to go to B. I don't care if it's a curve or it doesn't matter. You're going to get from A to B. What does that tell me? A, if I'm cutting here, I've got to get to B. Now, this is a good height for me, but that doesn't mean I can get across. What am I doing, Danny, with my back if I'm going to go across this? I'm trying to stand up as straight as I can, but I can't, right? A to B creates a lean for me. And the number one most common ailment is the back in this industry, by far, okay? So when you have a table that with what our remote control, this is not electric or hydraulic is, there's no maintenance on this table.
Correct.
Okay. So
there's electric, there's no hydraulics.
There's no hydraulics. Yeah, there's electric. You got to plug this thing in. Okay. But it'll go up and down. What's it made out of, Danny? What is the black material here is what?
The top and the sides is all HDP, high density polyethylene plastic, and all the framing underneath is extruded aircraft aluminum.
Okay, so rust and corrosion?
No rust, corrosion.
No chance. Okay.
Nope.
And electric lift. Now, the problem, people have heavy machines.
That's not an issue. As long as they're not over about 600-700 pounds, you're good to go.
Okay, so we can replace our light bulbs and everything. What you're saying?
Absolutely, done it.
Done. So there we go. It's a multi-use table anyway. So up and down, right? We're going to go up and we're going to go down. The problem is now I'm going to use Danny as my Vanna. Okay, he's definitely pretty enough for it.
All that.
All right, Barbara's not here, so Danny's going to have to do. All right, everybody can see this right here. How this is flat, right? Let's move this out of the way. Danny's going to cross this to this. Say this is the height that he likes. Is this a good height for you?
Yes, sir.
So if he cuts all the way down, I'm going to stop him. You notice his back, okay? He's trying to stay up as much as he can so it doesn't so it doesn't hurt as much, right? So he doesn't even have to work. Even if he has Martelli tools, he doesn't have to move as much. But let's just be real. Most people have to walk that all the way down. So look at that total bend right there. What's the only way to fix that?
Raise it.
Raise it up. Most people, that's their most common answer we get.
That's right.
Well, how about lower it or raised or this? That does not. It's a myth in the industry. If you think that you have a perfect height table that stays stationary, it is a myth. The only way to fix that is with a tilt. And watch his angle. He can cut all the way to the edge with an open blade right next to my face. And with no back problem, no issues at all. So.
You got extra fingers.
Yeah, I've got 10 of them. So if I lose one, I've got 9 more.
Yeah.
All right. So that being said, we've got a tilt that can happen with our workstations. So we're going to be able to lower this and tilt this directly to you. Watch Danny stand right in front of this with no issues at all. He's got a table that now works around him. What's the only table in the world that can only work around somebody in this industry? Martelli
the
system.
only one, truly ergonomically correct.
All the patents are in this building right now. So if you see something like this in the industry, you need to contact us, or Barbara will get a hold of us so we can get a hold of an attorney real quick. All right. There's only one like it in the world. Here's the cool thing that we also that you may not notice. Not a lot of people notice this. We got Zeke in the background trying to.
You got a cutter stuck underneath here.
He's not going to win that one game you have to play. Charades, yeah. All right, so here's the cool thing about this. Look at this mat. I don't know if anybody noticed this. Some of y'all may have. This mat is flush inside of this table. Every table that we make for you is made for that individual, each and every person, and we route out their mat, whatever size table they get, for the 26 by 38, or the larger table's got the 30 by 60 mat, which we're going to show here in a second. But it's always going to be flush in there for you, so you never have to worry about your mat slipping. Now, that being said, what else is slipping all over the place anyway?
I haven't seen nothing.
Not one thing is ever going to slip if it's made by us.
Even with the rotary cutter or something.
Even with the rotary, it's got a rubber grip right there. It's going to stop it. Our material on the back is going to stop this. Nothing slips. Even that heavy rack, which, by the way, that's for me to prop the tools up on. That. Don't worry about that. That's not part of it. But on the other side of things, so what about ironing, Danny?
Yes, we make an amazing mat for that. You
We
still
make
hang
an
right up
ironing,
on
but a
top
lot
of
of
the
people have their
table.
own ironing boards,
Yes.
right? Obviously.
Mhm.
But they have to set up another area to put the ironing board on. What we like to tell you is if you have your ironing board, you want to create an extra space for this. We have an ironing board too. You can get it through AllBrands. But set in place your ironing board directly on top of this table without having to move the mat out. And now you've got a completely more, you've saved a lot of room in your dedicated area or your studio, whatever you want to call it. And now you've got ironing and cutting. But what else? What's one more thing you think we can do on this?
So
We can sew. That's right.
absolutely.
So we've already ironed, we've already cut. Now we're able to sew on this table. Now there's a couple of ways to do this. I'm going to show you this, and then I'm going to go over the two separate tables we're going to offer you today, and then we'll go over the bundles as well. And I think there's a couple giveaways Barbara's giving away as well. So remember, like, register, share, comment, all that good stuff.
Like, comment, and share if you're on Facebook, or like, comment, and subscribe if you're on YouTube. And that'll be the roundabout bundle that we'll show in a bit.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or we are
cool
doing a
area.
giveaway during this video, guys. So I just wanted to remind everybody, if you type register, if you're
Right.
watching on Facebook, then you'll be registered for commentsold.com. And that also gives you a chance to be in the giveaway a little later for another item.
She's very generous. I promise you that. And with the pricing on these tables, she is really, really generous. And we're about to cover that. So
I didn't get in trouble last time. I think they didn't watch the video, but I don't know. This may be the last sale like this that we're allowed to do in a long time.
I mean, you have to make money too, Barbara. I mean, I don't know how, but all right.
Well,
So that being said,
great
well, we're about to go over those anyway, but I wanted to show one more really important step over here. A lot of people just kind of dismiss it for a little bit because it's just not normal for them to do. Most everybody out there has been showed one way to sew, and that's sit down at your table, whatever it may be, and sew, right? The problem with that is that neck and shoulder strain comes in, and now we've covered all 4 points of what I told you we were going to cover: back, neck, hands, and shoulder. Most people are like, put into it when the second you sit down at your table, the hunch comes in, right? The head drops, you got the hunch, you got your back, you got your shoulder, and within 10 minutes, you are, only one way to fix it.
That's right.
We take you from here to here where your focus is forward. That's what we're trying to do. We want a more forward focus. So if you can set and place your machine right here, there's a machine pad, and hint, hint, it may be part of the bundles. So here's the cool. Danny's going to pull one out. I'm going to show you how real this actually is. Do we have a machine over here that we can show something?
Got that right there.
Perfect. Yeah, he's got grab that. So we're going to have this, and I'll go ahead and just kind of give away what we're not give away, but just show you what's coming on over here. So I'm going to put this over. There we go. I want to show you how a machine actually sits on the Martelli table with a machine pad. This is our extra large machine pad. It will be part of our other bundles that we're going to be showing you here. I'm going to just go ahead and let you know that this is part of one of the extra bundles, but I want you to know that whatever machine or table you set it on is never going to fall off. It's going to eliminate all the vibration. Imagine yourself being able to look up into your machine instead of around your machine. I see all 3 points of the needle when I'm sitting down in front of it, and it's never going to fall in front of me. Everybody's tilt is going to be different. There is no, I get a lot of questions about, Brian, what kind of degree tilt should I have ish? How much? You're different.
That's
I mean,
right.
Absolutely. We could be the same height, but it'd be different for you. And I always say this, and we know, a lot of people have shoulder problems and back problems. We all know that you have mental problems. So yeah, we go. So Barbara knows for sure.
I think she was thinking that was you.
Now, my wife's watching, which she'll attest to this. She's taller. She's 5'8"ish, 5'9". So what she likes to do a lot of the times is when she feels, she'll stand and sew when her back is giving her trouble, even with tilt. Now, it's not 100% correction. All right. I'll always know that, but it's going to be total relief that you're used to. Okay. But the great thing about standing up is that we're already squared up when we stand up. Okay. When I sit down, I hunch. So when I stand up, I'm always going to get that squared upness. So if I can bring my table up and tilt it away from me, here is another avenue that you have with a workstation that every other table out there gives you one option. This one gives you endless. Okay. So I can go right through here. I can See all 3 points of the needle on the down slope, and then gravity is going to take away here in a little bit, just when it takes your project. So you've got ironing, cutting, sewing, sitting, standing, tilting, whatever you want this to be. Get this, y'all. You may not just be a quilter or a sewer. What about those scrapbookers out there? What about those paper piecers? What about people who do paints, arts and crafts, hot glue projects, stained glass work? Absolutely. You can take this up. Nothing sticks to this. There's a reason why we didn't use wood and particle board. Nothing sticks to this. So this is a it's the best gift wrapping table on the planet, is it not?
Absolutely.
Now, if you buy it for gift wrapping, it's going to be absolutely the most expensive gift wrapping table you've ever bought.
But the best one too.
But it will be the best one you ever bought, okay? But if you buy it for whatever need you're going to buy it to, it's also going to be the best. So we use it for multi-purpose at my house. My wife finally kicked me off of her table. So guess what Brian did? He got him another. We have 2 of the Advantage. Now this is the Advantage model. Let's go over this. Are we ready? Barbara, can we go over these now?
Oh, yes. And that was so funny because Julie just asked, where do I go to see these Martelli show specials? So,
Julie, hold on to your seat. No, we're going to pan over here. We're going to go over. All right. So, Barbara, should we go over dimensions of the 2 tables or show the bundles and then go over pricing?
Let's just answer a few questions that I have.
Okay.
Sue asks, will it hold a Solaris, which is like the Brother Luminaire that I have back here?
It will. We custom make a machine pad for you. So you see this right here, right? This is our extra large one, and it's going to take up 100% of your normal machines out there. I mean, it'll when you add the attachments and stuff like this, tell us the size or tell Barbara the size, and we can get it made for you and get that done. That's no problem at all. Remember, now we make everything. So if it's custom, let us know. You know, tell Barbara what you need, and we'll get it done for you.
So Cindy asks, is the table ready to assemble whenever it's shipped?
Okay, so yes and no, Cindy, and this is the most common question we get when people want this table. We're all familiar with IKEA, right? This is not it, okay? So we make the entire leg for you, okay? So you ready? You were ready for this, Zeke, I can tell. The leg right here, if you noticed, this whole entire leg with the doomaflachis and the whatchamacallits and the thingamajiggers, and those are the technical terms that we use for these, and the lifty poo, that all comes assembled for you. You do not have to do anything with that, okay? This whole leg comes assembled. So this is all in one box. So that really all you have to do is take your leg and put the apron on it. So the side piece here, and then get the side piece over there. Then go do the other leg. Now the top is ready to be put on. The top has a grooved out area underneath where it just slips in. And there's one size screw, not 17 different screws with 55 extra screws left over, wondering where you put them. It really is. It's super simple. It really is. I mean, honestly, if Danny Graham can put one together, I mean, anybody can put one together.
So what are the varying heights that it does?
Okay.
I just sit down and stand up is perfect for me. And
absolutely. But sometimes people get, it's been a long day. I usually stand and cut all the time, but I want to sit today.
Bar height to desk height.
Bar height to desk height, right around 44 to 28 and a half, or somewhere around there. 28 to 44-ish. Right in that groove. So, I think the technical is like 28 and a half. Now, the wheels on this are not those plastic style wheels, hard plastic that you see on your rolling chairs, or even most of the tables that are built out there. We use commercial grade condensed rubber casters. They do not mar any of your flooring. Okay, so if you've got hardwood, linoleum, tile, carpet, doesn't matter. Shag,
and they lock too.
They're lock, 2 locking casters as well, so it'll lock into place and it'll be perfect. And the great thing about this is it can roll anywhere, so they can be coupled with another table that you may currently have to give you that extra room. A lot of people want that extra flow when they're finishing up stuff.
Speaking of rolling anywhere, 28 inches wide. Why?
Why is that? That 28 is a special, that's a random number to be making a table, is it?
like you said, so you roll it anywhere throughout the house. Your standard interior door, it means they're 30 to 32 inches wide. We design it so it's not stuck in your spare bedroom, your sewing studio, whatever. It can be used for so many different
Families
things.
coming over. You got to put it away for a little bit.
Holidays.
That's right.
So you throw a tablecloth over it. Or
Hey,
you
I'll
don't
tell
even
you
have
what,
to.
you know this. You've been over there Thanksgiving and stuff.
Or you store
Tablecloth
your
over there. We let the kids and Danny eat at this table because we know that it's going to be messy.
Hey, it is what it is. I enjoy my food.
So we have some awesome deals on this. I have one more question, and then we're going to let the cat out of the bag.
Throw out the questions. It don't matter. It's what we answer.
We had one question about what's the weight of the table.
Fully assembled, this size table, fully assembled, about 85, 90 pounds. It'll lift 600 to 700 pounds.
Right. The big table, the bigger table,
Yeah,
you're like
bigger
125-ish?
Yeah.
130, 125, 130. It's a much bigger workstation, which we're about to go over.
But again, we put caches on it for a reason, so you don't have to worry about that.
It's weightless. There's two fingers
It
rolling
rolls so easily, too.
Yep.
Yep.
I love
And
that.
Barbara just tore her labrum and rotator cuff yesterday. And that's how easy it rolls. So, but no, we build it because we know the industry calls for ease of use. Ease of use. Obviously, the templates and tools have done that. We want the workstation to be just as easy to use as that, and it's the Rockstar. So 28 by 55. This is probably our most common table by far. Obviously, it's desk size, and it does go inside. But Zeke, are you ready to pan over to Big Boy?
Do you have any other questions, Ms. Barb?
Are we gonna say the price of this one, or should?
Yeah, that's fine. We go this one, and then we'll go price on the Big Boy.
I have to type it in the comments quickly.
I've got my cheat sheet, okay? Don't worry, I've got the cheat sheet here. Now, this sheet is on fire, by the way. So, should we just say the number 2?
She's showing you.
Oh, wow. Okay, so what does that include, though? What's the bundle? All right, so we have the Advantage. This is the Advantage table. So this will be number 100, right? So the Advantage table is going to come with, obviously, the table. It will give you the lift system that will have the tilts that go left and right. It will also give you all 40 of the templates we saw, 2.5 to 9.5 of the squares, circles, and triangles, with the fussy cut windows coming for each and every one of your squares and each and every one of your triangles. I only keep one out so we don't have 16. They're going to be packaged and marked for you with the sizes for easy storage, okay? So all 40 of those will come. You're going to get both of the strip rulers we went over. What's that? That is the one that has the 10 different strip sizes that have odds and ends, your quarter sizes, and a 5/8. This one is your 1/2 inch. So any half or whole size will come with this. So when the mat will come with it. So 26 by 38 mat, recessed mat. Now remember, it's double-sided, so you have 2 colors.
2 mats in one.
2 mats in one for sure, okay? And if you do it right, if you contrast your colors, this mat will last a very, 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 very long time, okay? And then the cutter will come with it, and also a 5-pack of Martelli tungsten blades. So basically 6 blades locked and loaded. Those blades will last 3 times as long as any blades you've ever used, I promise. Okay, and what we're doing, the retail price on just the table is $34.99.
Before you do any
before anything is added to it is $34.99. And then you just got what? How many tools? What's the upgrade on the tools here, Danny?
About
average
$700-800.
You're averaging about $700-800. The lifts alone are $999. Okay, so you're at about a 5,000 plus table, and she asked $25.99 and free shipping. I just read that for the first time. We don't do free shipping here, so I don't know what to tell you. Barbara is hooking you guys up. All right, so wow. All right,
I think she's got one other thing for you too. Pay-wise, options to pay.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So if you are interested in financing, go to our website, allbrands.com. I'll also include the link on our website, this package for the next 48 hours only.
Yes, and that's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
Because you
Has
can't wait. Don't wait. This is good. I mean, and we try to run specials all the time, just personally, but there's no way the matching of it's just hard to, you know what I mean? This is a really, really good special. If you've ever wanted a Martelli table and you want to support a business too at the same time, This is a perfect way to do it. And you're getting a wonderful, wonderful price. No shipping, and take the entire start to finish.
And financing on top of that?
And finance it. We don't take the hit on it. That's Barbara. That's her. And she's taking the hit on the shipping too. So we still got to ship it. So, and that's all. That's anywhere in the country, Barbara?
Anywhere in the continental USA is free shipping.
So you Alaskans out there, just beg and plead with her. All right, call her personally. She'll work it out for you. Maybe a little bit of shipping on that one.
So if you're interested in this package, which will show a little bit bigger table for the next one,
right?
Which is the Elite.
I'll show you that, and then we'll just same setup. There is one extra coming with it, but let Barbara know though when you get your table if you're right-handed or left.
Yes.
Because you will get your cutter, and we're going to assume right.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all will not regret this. I've been in the company personally about 11 years, and all the tables I've ever sold, no regrets.
Zero regrets.
Promise
And
you.
another thing is Barbara's and the AllBrands, group is never going to bring in somebody they don't believe in and try. That's a reflection on them. If they bring something that is going to not work for you and they got to back it. They're not going to have something in their shop that they don't fully trust. So, and
this is my own personal Martelli table that I use all the time. I'm telling you, all my friends are jealous when they come over.
When we came over there, we just said, "Yeah, we got one in the back. We just want to show you." You're leaving that here, Brian. Today, though, yeah, we couldn't even bring it back home to it. But, all right, so let's pan over here, Zeke. All right, so same setup. Remember the tools that come with this. We're going to show you the bigger table. Now, when we do presentation stuff, we never bring this table to a show ever.
You need to put your mask on.
No. This table is our big boy. Okay, this one is 35 by 72 inches long, where the mat alone is 30 by 60. What does that tell you? So this mat alone is bigger than the Advantage model you just saw. Just the mat. This is for those nice, you got a big dedicated area. Now remember most areas can even fit the 6-foot table as well if you use it for everything that it can be done. Remember, ironing and cutting and sewing and sitting. It's a centerpiece table, just like the Advantage is. It's just larger, okay? So if you're a garment, this is a table is a must, okay? But if you do larger projects, you're going to have a 60-inch cutting zone for you and a 30-inch wide, so it'll fit anything off a bolt at all. So 35 by 72. This table does the exact same thing as the Advantage as far as up and down and tilts left and right. It's a little heavier, but that's it, okay? It's a bigger and heavier. That's it, but it does the same exact thing. It's dynamic. This one, Barbara, you ready? Drum roll.
Oh my goodness, yes. So this is the Elite.
I will tell you this, Danny, look at that.
Go.
Yeah. All right. So okay. So Barbara is going to sell this table cheaper than we sell this table. Okay. And she's including the tools, and she's going to take care of your shipping.
And plus with this one, they get the radius.
They get the T. Do we have a T-square ruler in here?
T-square ruler.
I know we were making them downstairs when we were down there, but it has a T-square ruler, and it will pivot both ways for you. I didn't know the T-square came with it, Barbara. Just look at it.
I'm throwing it in.
That T-square ruler, just for everybody out there, that T-square ruler is $100. Okay, it has a 2.5-inch strip ruler in the middle of it. Here it is, right here. Job. That's Vanna. It has that 2.5-inch strip ruler in the middle of this now. Okay, so when you're cutting your strips, now I don't know if you can see over here, Zeke. I want them with this type of table as big as it is and the ruler. Look at this little ledge right here. You see that little notch? That notch goes inside this groove here. If you see my fingers disappear a little bit, see how it comes up and then it disappears? There's a notch, there's a little slide in there. So that, you hear that click? Now I can just undo this and my tool will pivot both ways. Now I've got a perfect T-square ruler that has what she was saying, your degrees on there, the radius, and I get perfect cutting zones with this. So this is $100 strip ruler and T-square ruler in one, and we get people buy this all the time just for the ruler alone. So that's included along with the 40 templates with the fussy cut windows to go with it, along with the cutter, along with the blades, along with the much larger mat, and both of the strip rulers again. And it's $31.99. Okay, this table retails well over $4,000.
Yeah, just by itself.
By itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not including
Not with all the
anything.
extras.
You're talking lifts, wheels. Wheels alone are $100. I mean, we make no money on wheels. They are $100 to put wheels on this table. Okay, with the strip ruler and all the templates and tools, $31.99 is ridiculous. Jump on it. I promise you. In 48 hours, there's a reason why you're doing it for 48 hours. But
Yeah.
this is 101.
So we
One
did, yes.
zero-
So if you're on Facebook, comment 101, or it is available on our website, allbrands.com, under on the front page banner. You just click that. So if you want to take advantage of financing for both of these tables through Synchrony Financing on approved credit,
Yeah.
so act now because you can apply online if
She's
you
being
don't already
sweet with
have a
you right now. It's 39 that it says over there. That is not true. That is a little low balling it right there. That's just being sweet. That is well over 4,000. It's well over 4,000. You got to think about there's shipping that we have to do, and then you want to put all the extra tools and all the extras. It's over $5,000. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it's 32 is remarkable to jump on this table with. It's the lowest.
It's free shipping, and if you're outside Louisiana or Texas, you don't pay sales tax to allbrands.com because we're a small business and we don't have to collect sales tax on those. So yeah, so $266 per month, and you're paid off by the end of the year. That's a no-brainer on this one.
It's about $1,200 off.
Sure.
I'm made by one. So yes. So if you've ever wanted a Martelli workstation, period, you got the two most popular models that we offer. They are priced to buy right now. And with the free financing and the free shipping, or I'm sure she takes every major credit card that's out there, like everybody does. Hey, ladies and guys, those points are real now. Get those points cards out. Get your free trip to Ireland, okay? All right, let's go. All right. So those are our two workstations, and we'll do like a real quick review when we come back. Are you ready for the little bundles too now?
Yeah. So those are our big
Everybody's been waiting on
bundles.
that. Yes.
Now we have some smaller bundles. So let's take it away.
All right. So first bundle is we're going to be over here to. Yeah, we are. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, yeah. Here we go. First bundle's here. White strip ruler, Danny. First bundle is going to be the mat bundle, okay? Large mat bundle. This is the 26 by 38 bundle. What you're going to get is what we covered earlier. You're going to get the 26 by our large mat is what this is our color, our large mat. Remember, it's double-sided, so it's got a purple side and the yellow side. It's got the white strip ruler. It's got a 5-pack of blades, and it's got your rotary cutter, the Martelli cutter, depending on what hand you are. So this is the large mat bundle. The mat alone is about $130, $40 by itself.
Mm-hmm.
So you're looking at, whoa, okay, wow, all right. I hear you, Barbara. $169.99. This ruler alone retails for around $40, $50, right? Am I right about that? $69.99. This is a $25 cutter. These are $25 blades. $140 mat, and you're looking at about right at close to $100 in savings, a little bit less, at $169.99. And that one is for 102 for that one, correct? Yes, 102. Suggested.
Yeah. So I think I understated the suggested price because I just said the suggested price of just the mat.
So $189.99. We used to sell that for. Was that the small one?
Just the mat alone by itself.
Yeah, we used to have that mat. The mat is. We've gone down. We'll try to go down a lot on our mats. The mat has come down a little bit, but not a whole lot because it's just the only one made like it.
$149 for just the mat.
Yeah.
And then you got another $69 roller, $30 cutter. Yeah, your $189 is way under.
We do not do a mat bundle at shows anymore. We can't. So this is a really good opportunity to jump on a mat bundle. We call it our starter pack. Maybe the wheelhouse is not ready for the table, which you should be, especially with the free financing. But if not, $169.99 is for the mat bundle, and that's for 102. And then
103 is for the 60 millimeter
okay,
rotary blade with it. So 45 is the most popular, right?
yes, by far, by a long shot. But if somebody already has a 45 of ours and wants the 60, do 103 for a 60 millimeter. Okay. And then that way you'll have the choice that you want. And wow, okay, she kept it the same price. Okay, good. All right.
Oh, I should have upcharged for the 60 millimeter. I'm really.
She's very, very, very sweet with y'all. All right.
I'm going to get in such trouble, but I'm doing it for the customers.
It's out there now. I'm already out there. We can't change the graphics now. So, good for you. But anyway, so we got $116.99, 140 for the 45 cutter, 102 for the 60 millimeter cutter, 103. All right. So now, I don't think we did the extra large bundle last time, but maybe we did. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the extra large bundle is a great deal. I'll
This
put
is
that
a
one.
wonderful deal. Wonderful, wonderful deal. So the extra large mat bundle is like you see here, the 30 by 60 mat right here. Okay. You'll get a 45 millimeter cutter. You'll get your blades with it. And you'll get the white strip ruler. The white strip ruler, remember, has 10 different strip sizes all over it. So you've got all your major strip sizes plus some odds and ends strip sizes. So that mat bundle is $209.99, Danny.
Wow.
I mean, I know we sell these at church. They're $189.99 for the, and that is a low show price just for the mat.
Yep. Just
for the mat. Okay, so you're looking at a huge savings here. She's got it for $49, almost $50 off. $209.99, and you get the extra large mat bundle with the 45 millimeter cutter, the white strip ruler, and the blades to go with it. Come at $104 for the extra large mat bundle.
Right, that's $40 off the retail price.
Yeah.
Extra large mat. That's not including all the extras.
No, I know.
And I forgot to mention free shipping on both of those mat bundles.
Okay, every
wow.
It's free shipping. Just that alone that's what, $40-$50 for shipping?
Yeah,
for that extra large.
Yeah,
see, these mats are really they're not light mats. They're heavy mats. Our large mat is 8 to 9 pounds. This one is what, 13? 14 pounds? They're not light. That's why you want that type of mat. It's real durable. Okay, so the other bundle, that's $104 for the 45 cutter. The 60 millimeter cutter, the larger cutter with blades to go for it, it's $209 again. There's no changing on them. So free shipping, your choice of cutter, okay? And it's all the way across. Everybody knows the 60 millimeter cutter is more money than a 45, but not here. So good for you. Barbara again coming through. 105 for the 60 millimeter cutter, 104 for the 45 millimeter cutter. $209.99. Jump on that. If you're not getting your workstation, which you, like I said, don't sell yourself short on that. Or you may already have a workstation and you want to buy a starter pack for a friend or something. $209.99. Jump on it. You know that's cheap. You know that you're not getting that. Okay. So there's that.
So again, Brian, so we just basically went over the large and the extra large mat. So can you recap the sizes of those two?
The mats, yes. So the large mat is the one that's a little bit over the yard. It's 26 by 38. So it's over a yard, 26 by 38. And that's the large cutting mat. Okay. 103, it says on there for your mat bundle, for the 60, 102 for the 45.
Yeah, sorry. Here, I'm sorry.
102 if you want the 45.
Yeah.
And 103 for the 60 millimeter cutter. Very important that you mentioned that. And now that's 26 by 38. Remember, that's over a yard. That means your yard is within the mat, meaning you can cut your full yardage without folding over. And then our extra large mat bundle with the white strip ruler, cutter blades, and the mat, The mat is 30 by 60. Both mats are yellow and purple on their other side. So both mats are identical other than the size. So 30 by 60 for the 45 millimeter, you're going to do 104. For the 60 millimeter, you're going to do 105, and they're $209.99, which is nuts. Jump on that, and there is absolutely no shipping charges. All you have to do is just whoop, and you may be out of the zone to get some no taxes too. So who knows about that?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get in such trouble.
You are, yeah. Hey, I love it. Hey, we're here for the customers. You know, it don't bother me what you do it for. So, I mean, all right. So, moving along. If you have any questions, anybody got questions or anything on those?
I'll check the questions now. Since we're going to transition to the mats that you the sewing machine mat.
Yes, and this is one of our most popular. Now, what we've done is we're going, let's just do this. Let's just do it so it gets too convoluted up there. Let's do this so it's all by itself and it gets its own glory. Okay. This one, Danny, come in, you need to come in with me.
Okay.
I feel alone. Oh, hey, how you doing? What's going on? My name's Brian. Nice to meet you. So, all right. This is one of our most popular bundles that we do. Everybody's got a machine out there. Everybody has trouble with their machine vibrating, shaking. Problem with vibration in a machine like that, it can cause trouble internally, or it can jog off. Right. We don't want any of that to happen. You constantly have to reset it, remove it, re-put it. What we have here is a 12 by 21 machine pad, but we're going to couple it with a 10 by 14. This is the extra large foot pedal pad. So if you have a larger foot pedal or even a real small one, doesn't matter. This will hold them all. And this will get the big ones and the small ones. And you will not budge this on the floor at all. Chase it. You will never chase that thing, wondering where your daggone foot pedal was, saying words you wish you had never said. So this one, 12 by 21, will fit, I would say 100% of the just kind of your normal domestic style. Right. Sewing machines, okay? Even the larger ones, like, ergonomic memory crafts and all that fits on there. Doesn't matter. Now, the embroidery attachment is something different, okay? So that would be something that that would not, but every machine out there, that will fit. These are the extra large ones. We don't usually do, we don't do these at bundles as well at shows. But what Barbara's doing.
Okay, so.
Okay, yeah.
The large machine and foot pad bundle is on special for $47.99.
You've got this basically $47.99. It's going to be number 106. And
yeah,
54.98 is being conservative again, but we'll call it what it, because this is the extra large. We usually do the 11 by 17s, Barbara, and they sell like hotcakes. We started coming out with these 12 by 21s, and now everybody loves them because it fits everybody's machine. Right. They don't have to have two 11 by 17s next to each other. So this has been great. This is why I love how you wanted the bigger ones to set up on here, because this is going to be for mostly everybody, right? So this one is $47.99. Great price because that's them together. You typically have to buy them separate at a show for whenever you see it or online. So this and this. Wonderful buy for any machine out there. Take away the vibration, eliminate all that stuff. And when you get your Martelli table, make sure you add this to your order. I promise you, you do not want to miss out on having that on the edge, because if you ever tilt that table, we want this underneath it. 100% want it underneath it.
I have to say, Brian, it's so funny. I'm always like hunting and pecking my foot around to find my foot control because it ends up sliding over time.
Well, I'll tell you this. My first giveaway is for Barbara. Here you go.
Oh, great. Awesome. And if you are purchasing one of the tables, the Elite or the Advantage from this video, add this on. I'm telling you, I put my serger on the edge of my table and I could see all of the bed of the machine.
That's
and I didn't have to bend over. It is.
That's a no-brainer. And if anybody's ordering a table, like, please don't sell yourself short on this, because you're going to want this for under $50 because it's never under $50. So please, please, please add that to your table cost. And it's not much. It's not the grand scheme of thing. It ain't much for $50 or whatever. So anyway, all right. Next but not least. Okay. This one I'm excited about because it's one of the most popular things we've ever done. Okay. It's one of the most popular items in our entire catalog. This is our Martelli 3-piece roundabout. Now, I'm going to say 3-piece real quick because that's exactly what usually comes with it, but not with AllBrands, okay? We've done something different. All right, here we go. This is our base. Notice how it did not go out of control, how it stayed in a controlled situation. You didn't hear it go all over the place. And you have to do that noise or no one understands what I'm talking about. So here's the cutting surface. This is a commercial grade cutting mat for a roundabout. You rarely will, if ever, will find that. It spins beautifully. It will not tip over. I can beat it out as long as I want, and it will not tip over. It doesn't dip in the middle. It cuts clean. You don't get that wobble cut, that roundy wobble cut that you get with a lot of roundabouts. And my favorite thing is that it is round. So not square, because for me, and McDonald's helped me with this, it will catch me. Yeah, with that point. So we don't have to worry about with a roundabout. Okay, so I'm free and clear. Free and clear. Discount double check right there. Anyway, Martelli cutting mat. It's got a 45 and 60 degree line for you for your bias if you want to do bias and stuff and the 60 degree angles. But it also has a squaring up block for you. If you go to a class, if you go to a retreat, if you go to a class outside where you're heading, workshop, stuff like that, this is a must. This is a must. It is portable, but also you also have your ironing board to go with it. So you have all the things you need to be cutting on, pressing on, but it's so portable. You take it and you can head out, and it's not so, cumbersome or burden to take it with you. It's wonderful. This is one of our most popular products, and it is the best roundabout on the market. I'm biased, right? I am biased, but I am not kidding. We do not put anything out there that's half you know what.
So I'm not sure if y'all can hear Brian. I think the sound just may have cut out, but that may just be me. This table, the roundabout, it's like a lazy Susan for your quilting, which is great. You do your cutting and then you can put the ironing piece on top of that. Oh my goodness, what a deal. Let me tell y'all what this is going to be. It normally is $197.96. And shake your head if I'm wrong on that. If I'm underestimating again, guys. It's way higher. Yeah,
can you hear me, Barbara?
Now.
I'm back. Y'all missed it. Okay. Annie, thank you for stepping up in that pivotal moment there of saying nothing.
We were both out.
Oh, well, I can't blame you then. All right. So I take that back. I apologize. His feelings are hurt. Yeah, so it's usually, well, with this bundle, what you've just put together, what she's done for you is take all three of these, which we sell, and this is in the $150 zone type just for these three. And then you've got a, $30, $40 it's $34.99, but we sell them for $28, somewhere around there. But call it what it is, $30, another $30 cutter, and another $20 set of, you're well over $200. So, conservatively, she's $197.96. Let's call it $200 on the dot. Let's be real with each other. But this is all coming with it, okay? For $159.99. This is the best roundabout bundle you could ever buy. All the tools you get. You get the Martelli cutter. You get a 5-pack of blades to go with it, and you get now this has got the no slip on it. So when you're cutting, and it's 4 by 16. It's perfect. We made this for this roundabout. This is an add-on for after you buy a roundabout with us.
Normally, yes.
Yes. So we have to make tools for later purchases, right? But this is a 16-inch cutting, but this won't move at all. It will not budge. Remember, this is not plastic and acrylic. This has got that grip on it. So anything you're cutting on top of your roundabout, it's perfect. So when you do that class or retreat, or even staying at home, applique purposes, anything like that, all of this is going to come with it. This is the grand poobah of roundabout bundles. And this is $159.99. Jump on this for sure. And it's at 107. This is a great addition, Barbara, to the workstation bundle as well. Because it's wonderful to work on that on the edge or whatever. It's wonderful to add this to that workstation as well. In fact,
this is also one of my favorite products that you make. And guess what? If you're a lefty, you're in luck. Go ahead and type 108 if you want the left-handed version.
107 is for right-handers.
Yep.
108 is for your lefties. Yes. Now, lefties have to pay a little bit more. I'm just kidding.
They don't.
$59.99, and there's no shipping cost with this as well. So you've got free shipping on the roundabout with all the tools with it, with your choice of cutter. 107 right-handed, 108 lefties.
Yeah,
that is amazing. This is a fan favorite in the continental U.S. by the way.
Yes, and no sales tax outside of Louisiana or Texas. So
right. So if you're in Louisiana, just drive over to Texas real quick. Call from a convenience store.
Oh no, we have 7 stores inLouisiana and Texas, but anywhere
That's
else.
Right, you're in Texas. You're in Texas. That's right. Okay, so drive over to Alabama real quick. It's free. Just call from. Yeah. But all around the country, you're good. All right. So you see how we've already done so many more bundles than we did last time, but we still have another one, don't we?
Still have a great bundle left.
Oh yeah.
That I'm excited about.
Yeah, this one is as relevant as it gets. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Danielle.
That's the first time I've heard anyone call him Daniel.
That's not my name.
His real full name is Daniel Wellingsworth Brown. It really is. Okay, so these are our 3D mask templates. This is our best mask template we have. We have a number of mask templates that we sell. This is the most popular by far. It's the most comfortable. It's easy to make. We have a video on how to make it. That's linked in. I'm sure Barbara can find the link and relink it for you. But you can always go on our tutorial site to get the links on that. But here's the cool thing. One of these mask templates, it costs money, right? They have a price on them, whether it's $15.99, $10.99, whatever it is, going up, and up. With these, all 4 are in this bundle. Okay, all 4. And I think, Barbara, don't you have a picture?
I do.
Show?
Let me pull that up real quick.
You're my Vanna. I'm doing this. You talk and I'll do this.
It's hard to find a good mask design.
This one has been. There we go. And he's got it on. Look how comfortable he is.
Oh, is Danny wearing a mask? I gotta submit on that.
Only way I can shut him up, Barbie. Look at that. Oh
my gosh, it looks nice.
It's built for comfort. And man,
it hides his big nose too.
Oh,
what she said covers my big nose. Is that what she just said?
Yes.
Yes.
That's okay. That's all right.
Oh, we love you. I feel bad.
So this mask bundle, we're not doing pick 2 or pick this, that, the other. What we usually do is just say, hey, pick 2, and we'll do it for an X amount of price. Barbara's done, nope, we're doing all 4 of them, okay? And it's right at the same price you would get 2 of. This is $46.99 for all of them. That is the extra small. You got the kid style, you got a small, you have a large, but then you have the XL. So you have every size to make a mask for each and every person that you know, and or you're making masks for business. I mean, it's a business now. So $46.99 for all of the templates here, or for the 3D mask templates. And this is a cool. Here's a small one. It's got Olaf on there. That's my favorite one. Let's see if this fits me. No, it does not fit me. I'm going to need this one, the extra large one. But
good to
this
have
is
all
a
sizes.
wonderful bundle. We wanted to add another couple bundles this time. And what a great way to end the bundle section is the masks, where, obviously people need masks. They're selling them like hotcakes right now. So This is all for $46.99. Now that one number is 109. So that's 109. And that's for every one of the 4 masks of the 3D masks that we sell, the most popular masks we sell. And they are amazing. Remember, they have our backing on it, and they have an instruction.
And YouTube has it all too.
YouTube has it, but we have and this will guide you to the YouTube as well. It has a tutorial sheet in there as well, so you're not left in the dark like, hey, what do I do with this? Yeah, like, so there's that. So well, we might have to put this one in the because I don't know if we can do this one again. That's pretty good.
This has been a fun video, and I just realized I made a big boo-boo. I forgot to tell people to type sold and then the number. So if you forgot, if you remember what number that you typed, type sold. Otherwise, I'm going to contact you afterwards to make sure that you get that taken care of. But they're all
sold or what? But you know what? Hey, yeah. Don't wait. Oh, by the way, yeah. Don't wait too long. Do not wait too long. I know we're being facetious about it in the 48 hours and all that stuff. But there's a reason why we do 48 hours. It's because it's a special jump on it while you can, because it can't go on that long, obviously. Right. And it's not AllBrands just can't hold that. Yeah, that's really good special. That big table, that elite table has never been marked that low, ever. So if you've ever wanted a larger table, a 3 foot by 6 foot, you jump on that for $31.99. It's incredible, incredible.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And I got to thank you guys. And I know that you just have been through a lot recently with a recent hurricane, but you all came out okay, which we're so happy to hear.
Well, we got to buckle up again.
Yeah. Well, we're tough. We got this under control.
Yeah. We've been through a few, haven't we? But we're going to stay safe. That's for sure. Buckle down. Hang on. And then once it's all done, we all help each other out again. It's all family.
I want to thank you so much for showing us your products and to allow us into your space to demonstrate it and for your time. And it's just been an absolute pleasure.
Well,
thank you.
Likewise. We've got a good relationship, and we hope to do many, many more with AllBrands. Y'all have been special for us, and we appreciate the reach out and the invite. Yeah,
I have a lot of respect for products that are still made in the USA, especially by a family-owned business. So that's near and dear to my heart. So we'll continue to push.
And so when you support AllBrands, you support Martelli too. So that's a really unique way to extend out there. I know a lot of places are still shut down and closed down. This is a good way to reach out, and AllBrands is our link for you guys right now. So, but it supports a Martelli shop to be able to continue to make your tools, to be innovative with you, and to have Barbara, deal with us.
Well.
God bless her for that, by the way.
God bless you too, and Mr. Martelli for inventing these amazing, great products. Oh yes, so Lisa reminded me we have to have a prize.
Oh, Lisa, I've been waiting the whole time. Like, I don't care about anything else other than the free stuff. I'm just kidding. Let's do it. What are we doing first?
So just to remind you, if you typed in a number earlier, just go ahead and type in sold space and then the number. No other characters, no hashtags, nothing like that. Just that in the comments, so that you can get the cart. Also, if you registered or typed registered during this video, I was watching and I picked a random winner, and that winner
what is this one going to be? Let me show it. What's this one going to be?
This one's going to be the face mask template set.
Good cue right there. We're ready on that one.
Okay, so let me just put her name in the comments, and it is Babette.
Yes!
Watterson. Congratulations!
Watterson, congrats! You get all 4 of the face masks, but you can still buy them too. So if you already put the number in, it's locked in. Sorry. But you get these to give away now if you already bought them. No, anyway, just kidding. Great job. Congratulations. And I know this one. I know the next one.
Yeah, so we are going to give away another item that we are going to announce, and I'll figure out how to use this technology one day. So like, comment, and share this video to be eligible to win the, drum roll please.
Hold on. I'm going to like real quick.
Oh, wait. Love you guys.
Got it.
It's the roundabout bundle. Oh my goodness. So we'll
Everybody's
announce
favorite.
that on Thursday, who the winner of that is. So
Okay, so this is going to be, so this is not yet, huh? Because the 48 hours.
48 hours.
This one is a good one. Is it the whole setup or just 3-piece?
the whole thing.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna like about 15 times.
Yeah, so we'll be announcing the winner of that on Thursday, and that just so happens to be the last day of this awesome special, so don't miss out. It's only
Jump
a
on it,
48
y'all.
hour
I
sale.
can't stress enough that this is truthfully, I mean, this is a really, really, really good discount on every one of the packages you saw here. The workstations are in a really good wheelhouse for you right now. The only thing that's going to happen in the future is that prices are going to drive up because we've been shut down for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have an opportunity, please jump on it. You will not regret it, I promise.
Yeah, so this is the last run of these tables on this special.
Yes.
But we do have another video that we're so excited about. We'll be posting it soon. It'll be on the 27th, and we'll be showing a different kind of table.
And Danny, we're dressing up, right? It's Halloween special, right? Shouldn't we dress up?
Yes.
Hey, how about this? You let us know. Everybody comment, like, or share all the comments, all that stuff. Or see if you want us to dress up or not after you put 109 or 101, 100. Yeah, do that. Let's see. I can be Tweedledee, and he can be the other one.
Well, that's not really me, so it's okay. It's not being who I am.
So we'll be showing two unique, different kind of tables.
Very
in
unique.
that one.
Yes, and they're not cutting tables. Okay, so let's just be real. You're not waiting on the next best cutting table. Don't worry about that. These are our cutting tables. They're never going to change. They are the best for a reason. This one, I'm sure you'll give a sneak peek. Yes, dress up. Thank you, Carmen. All right, Elvira, and I'll be Frankenstein.
Hey, you want me to be Elvira?
Will
I'll
you?
do it.
All right. Are we dressing up? We're dressing up, it looks like. All right.
Brian is.
Okay, Gwen. I guess we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, dress up. Yep, we got to, bud.
Oh, and even Bonnie says yes.
Look at, hey, you know what? If you put a mask on, no one will see you talk. Your comfort level will be so much better.
Oh my gosh. So we will have more in the future, but this is the last
Thank
run
you,
for
Elizabeth.
these unique packages. 48 hours. Don't miss out. If you have any questions, direct message us through Facebook, or all of these specials are also available on our website. Again, the tables are 12 months, 0% financing on our website. So
I didn't know it was 12. Yes, that is
0%.
amazing. 0% interest, y'all. No money down?
With approved credit.
correct. Yeah. Oh, here's a suggestion from Jeannie. Frankenstein, the Wolfman, and Bride of Frankenstein.
Look at this.
Oh,
Just
man.
coming in now. Oh,
I might have to sew my costume. So, I agree.
Something we shouldn't have, huh?
I agree, Gwen. And I just noticed this note from Elizabeth that was so kind. And
Yeah,
I
noticed
totally
it.
agree.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We appreciate you so much. Thank you.
And I want to thank every one of our watchers too. Y'all are so fun. I loved seeing all of the comments. And I love working with you, Danny and Brian. Y'all are just
we appreciate
so great.
you.
We enjoy
it. Is very much likewise. So our pleasure.
Yeah. All right. Well, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you in the future.
See you.
For sure.
Thank you,
Take care.
Barbara.
Thank you.
Appreciate you all, Brands. Thank you.
y'all.
Bye. Thank you, Zeke, too, in the background. Bye.